Okay, the recording's on, and yeah, let's get on to these levels for today. Where's 8 a.m.? Is that 8 a.m.? Yep. So first, I got the SPY. Interesting. I had a big sell-off day yesterday, and at the moment, a mild gap up. What do you think of all that? It's not accurate enough. There we go. Apple. Wow, this is nuts. This is interesting. If today is one of those days where it's basically after a big sell-off day yesterday and it's gapped up today into yesterday's action, then yesterday's low becomes a very important level. It either continues to break down from there or it finds that support and holds that for the day. So you can see that here on Microsoft. That's exactly what you've got, just holding yesterday's support. If buyers do step up from there, then we have an interesting bullish kind of day. So let's see. Got NVIDIA. Yeah, everything's gapped up and holding, at least where it is in the gap. But playing off of yesterday's low makes a lot of sense on everything I'm looking at so far. See this on like something like AMD today. This is kind of stuff I don't usually like. It's had a big bearish day and then it gaps right into the middle of all that bearish activity yesterday. So you have key intraday levels, which even the 8 a.m. candle is telling you about. But it's likely to be very, very, very messy. So not the kind of thing you want to jump into too much, too quickly. Yeah, Tesla's the same. Great big mess. There we go. Got Amazon. It's probably very ugly here. What do we got? Which? You guys still hear me? Is this working okay? The microphone and everything? Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, good. I just had a pop-up telling me to change devices or something. Anyways, all right. Yeah, there's Amazon. That's got the same activity. Oh, boy, Meta's going to be a disaster. 8 o'clock. I love it. Today's going to be a great big chop fest, at least by the looks of everything so far. Wow. All right. So anyone see anything worth looking at? Apple, oddly enough, is the only kind of interesting one, but not even that. Don't like the look of anything today. Everything looks the same, really.
Is it the positioning you just don't like of most things?
Yeah, it's just that big bearish day yesterday, and it's gapped into yesterday's activity.
Mm-hmm.
And
it looks like it wants to sell off again today, at least to start.
Yeah. Is that the order book? All bearish?
Just the way everything's kind of looking, especially the way we're positioning right now coming into the open. We'll see what happens like 5 till. If
yeah,
we get a big dump and position lower, then yeah, it might be another interesting day.
Yeah, that's a good point. Especially a break of yesterday's lows would be very, very bearish, and then it gets good. But even, yeah, you're right about looking at For example, the SPY here, it's consolidating at the bottom of the level. That, it's got the range in the pre-market. It's consolidating at the bottom, which tells us it wants to go break through. Apple already broke through, but then you do have yesterday's low, and I think that's the key area. So let's see, again, continuation of yesterday's activity. But I think it's going to take a hell of a lot to get to yesterday's low.
That's just I think we're really, really low, and we find like a buyer here for the overall market.
Yeah.
And then the future contracts turn over tomorrow or the day after.
Futures,
so it's hard to say if people will get back in with the new contract.
There's that. That's a good point. I don't know. I think even if bulls come in today, they're going to struggle to keep pushing it up. Anyways, let's see. If of all the stuff so far, I think the SPY is the only one that makes a little sense to me, as in breakdown from the bottom of the ATM candle. This consolidation looks good. Again, it's the SPY, so it's messy. AMD, NVIDIA, and the SPY, all three look identical. Well, SPY looks the best, really. And that's it. I don't have anything else that's interesting. Nothing on my mind. Give me a minute, guys. I'll be right back. All right. Oh, look at that. Now the SPY breaks down already. That's good. That's good. That's exciting. If it's a breakout, wait for the retest again, this 560 zone. See, the bottom was just at 560. Ideally, that's the trade for the day. Oh, everything pushed down, huh? Yeah, I don't like the shape of anything right now. These candle patterns. Nothing looks good except the SPY. You might want to look at NVIDIA. The SPY is better. All right. So we have about 2.5 minutes to the open. We've got SPX contracts pulled up, ready to go. And that's that. Yeah, I'm thinking bearish as well. Just so far before the market open, everything looks bearish, if anything. I mean, still think more than anything, it's going to be a kind of tricky. AMD already moved. It's done. Real quick, guys, NVIDIA, this is the one I would look for a breakdown. See, on a 30-minute, it's consolidating right down there, ready for a breakdown. On a 1-minute, you want to see a consolidation and a breakdown. Or just wait for the breakdown, catch a retest in the 2nd or 3rd minute or something like that. So NVIDIA is the only one that looks decent other than the SPY. I will keep an eye on SPY and NVIDIA. SPY is the first priority. Nothing else has any. Nothing else captivates me.
Hi, Avi.
Yep.
What do you look for when you say looks good or not good? If it's
Here, just real quick, you see this, the SPY has been hitting the bottom, and I'm looking for it to break down. When it's hitting the bottom all the time, like you see in this 1 hour, and then you go into the 1 minute chart, you can see it's just hitting the bottom there, consolidating, ready for the breakdown. The breakdown just happened, so I'm waiting for the retest. Looks like it's happening already.
Yeah.
Retest of the breakdown. That's it. So I'm just waiting for that now on the after the open. And if it gives a good retest of that breakdown, then I'll buy some put options and go short.
Okay, so if in this pre-market you see that a stock is holding a level, then that's a good sign for breakout.
Yeah, it's got to behave this way at the level. Just consolidate at the level.
Okay.
This is a perfect consolidation for the breakdown. And look at that; it's happening nicely. Let's hope it pops up. It usually will. The open always has volatility. And NVIDIA, same story. AMD's already broke down as well, so maybe you'll get a retest there. You might watch that. But you got to stay focused. All right, guys, 10 seconds to go. Make sure you know your strategies. Make sure you don't jump in. You all know the drill. The market is a gold mine. You will always have opportunities. Let's see what these contracts open at out of the money. There it is. Out of the money. I don't even know what price these contracts are. $33, $35 contracts. It's okay. I like it when it's expensive because you have to buy less of them. You can buy less of them and get away with it. Okay, out of the money, I'm looking to get 5 contracts short. It's already rejected 560 quite nicely. It's interesting. I'm going to go short here on the SPY. My stop is above 560.2. It's a wide stop. It's like 560.4 really up in this zone. Just a couple of contracts. Oops. Yeah, there it is. 5. Get the screen working properly. I'm giving it a very wide stop and not a massive size for now. I think 560 is where it's holding the resistance, but I know it could easily pop up and before it continues down. So I want to give it enough room and see what happens. Everything else looks kind of bullish. There you go. It's holding 560 as a resistance, which was the previous low, basically low in the pre-market breakout. You can see on a smaller scale, breakout, retest 560. Let's see if it holds a retest. That's failing now. And 560.2, that's the exact level. Is this where you can add more? Yes, you can. Okay, I'm doubling the size now here. Okay, it's confirmed to me that it's holding below the level. So my stop is still up here in this 560.4 area. Now it's a matter of let it run. The target's down at 557-ish. It's way down there. It's really slow actually for the open. All right, there you go. Break of the low. Very good. That is encouraging. I'd like to put a stop in place now, but look at that. Found a buyer deeper down. Let's see. 560 again. And it's pushing down from 560 again. You can see how messy the SPY is. My goodness. Ugh. Anyways, I got my finger on the trigger to exit this if it goes against me. Exit it very quickly. It's unusually slow. It's not jumping around as much today. Or is it my eyes? I don't know. Everything is looking that way today. AMD looks good as well for the short right now. Just the same as the SPY. 97.6, that break low would be good. There we go. SPY again broke more. I want to add more, but I don't know where or how to move the stop. I can't do it just yet. Let it break down further. I'm going to put the stop in place now. Market 32. Sell. Okay, the stop is above the levels. There we go. It's on its way down. If the SPY retests the previous low, just 559 zone, if it comes up, retests, and pushes down again, there I'll add more. The target's way further down. And I wonder if there's anything halfway to the target. I'm looking at a bigger perspective now on the SPY. The target's down there, which is the low of the post market yesterday. Between here and there, I don't see any significance. So basically, this is worth just holding for the low. So no need to have intermediate targets for now. There it is. Okay, now if the SPY is retesting that low over there, it's right in that zone now. Basically retesting the opening area. I want to add more. I can't add too much more. Got to be careful with adding. There it is. That's a good little test. Let this candle close. I want to see what it closes like, and then everything else is up. It's so interesting. Except Tesla. Tesla's a mess. Anyone catch any of this? And who got AMD, man? I was just telling you guys like 2 minutes ago. Look at that thing go down. Wow. Somebody catch AMD, please. Or catch it 2 minutes ago. It's not too different from the SPY. Breakout retest. But doesn't have as much of a range on it to move. All right, I'm adding more on the SPY now. There we go. Got 15 contracts now. Gotta be careful here. Let's put the stop in place. Now that my stop is relatively tight, I have to exit earlier because the risk becomes, the probability of turning this into a losing trade is quite high. So it should be up in this ORB zone, which is just about somewhere there. Anyways, I'm watching it actively. So now I'm beginning to see buyers down here. You can see these wicks, but they're getting lower. So 558 becomes an area I'm interested in. That is the top of the gap. Oh yeah, that's where it is. Look at that. Let it push down a bit, and I will start scaling this out. Yeah, you can see this thing. 558. The buyers are somewhere in that zone. I'll take a good chunk off at 558. Yeah. What I like is it made a lower low so far. 559. I'm thinking this. I'll be out of this exit if it loses the seller here, 559.34. That's kind of it, as in back in the opening range. That's where I don't want to be in this anymore. Let's see. It's so hard to trust the SPY, as in it puts in wicks, and then it's not as easy to read these wicks as other things. See, there it goes now. Okay, now I can actively watch it, see if it don't want to go. It's testing 559.50. Okay, now I'm gonna actively manage the stop. Was it 59.50? Yeah. No, I'm out of that. Out, exit. Okay, took the exit. Couldn't hold it. Let's see if it goes back up to 560 and retest. Take another short. Anything else setting up? We have Meta very strong, Nvidia very strong. We have, I would take a breakout on Microsoft if it goes. Tesla is very strong. Wow, Amazon breakout. Nice, look at that. The SPY, does it look good for a breakout? No, not really. Google looks interesting. I'm gonna keep an eye on Google. So I still got the eye for the SPY here to go down to catch the short. But Google, the breakout up here looks interesting. SPY wants to go long. Actually, there is a case for the long, but this is now the Wyckoff stuff on the SPY. I'd be careful. It's the same as Google. We have Tesla. Tesla is also okay, but it's already extended. Be careful if you're going long Tesla here. It's very it's high up already. Google, Amazon. Man, if I go long on the SPY here, that gets very messy. The setup is there as a false breakout. but it's not something I trade very often these days because it ends up always being a small trade. There you go. You can see it's coming back down again. Yeah, there it is. You can see that seller there on the SPY. See if I can catch some of this. Go out of the money a little more. Can catch, yeah, 560. Actually, this might be a better short because it's finding new sellers. Sellers are higher up, but it's there. 560.5. I thought the sellers were at 562.5 earlier, but there they are now. All right, I'm getting short on the SPY again, the same trade as previously. And the stop this time is just above the price action. Again, not a massive size. I'll scale in as it gives confirmation. Otherwise, I'll be out quickly. I'm actively watching this. There you go. Amazon did a breakout. Who caught that? Amazon was actually decent. I should have been paying attention. Okay, things are looking generally bullish, actually, all across the market. Everything except the SPY. Well, SPY is bullish. Okay, I'm out of there. Trying to exit. It won't exit. Sell. Come on, sell, please. There you go. All right, took the exit on the SPY. Here's Amazon, guys. Who got this? Look at that. The breakout was really neat. Up here, 196, but I wouldn't trade it. It didn't consolidate. The levels are too tight. It's tricky. Not my style. Anyways, it's there. Hey, Ratchet, you got it? Nice. You're in it. Microsoft looks like the most convincing possible breakout. If it wants to go, that's the one to go. Anyways, I still got, still watching the SPY. I do see the long opportunity and the short opportunity on the SPY, but my trade book tells me to stick to the short side. That's my current trade book. A year ago, I would have traded this long from here. I could bring that back, but not right now. NVIDIA could be good if it already did it. Tesla is interesting. Tesla. I like Tesla. Ooh, I like Tesla. Look at Tesla. It's the breakout, consolidation, continue up. Let's see if this has anything worth looking at. Going for call options. Yeah, these are good. 10, you have a dollar stop on it. Yeah, target's way out there. All right, long Tesla. So I'm taking a long on Tesla. The stop is below the level, 229 in this zone. Looking to go up to 235. See what happens. It's a good breakout, consolidation, and continue. And on a 30-minute, it's breaking out right where it consolidated from. It's an interesting level. Did a false breakout, came back. This high is very interesting. We know Tesla. It breaks, it really runs, and we all know the potential that Tesla has. So it's worth risking. Let's put a stop in place because it's going to be hard to watch. Oops. Below the price action there. So about 9. There we go. Okay, but that's it. What else is good? I'm watching. Oh man, there goes a SPY now. Crap. Right after you don't take it, it goes. Okay, I'm gonna keep a very close eye here for this action. See the break? That was a big seller. I thought it was here, but it's here. Anyways, if I want to get in, which contract? This one, slightly out the money, can go more out the money. This one's okay. Thinking to go short on the SPY again. Made 2 attempts at it. And Google looks exactly like the SPY. Super choppy. Keep an eye on Microsoft, guys. This 38150 zone for a breakout looks very good. Should probably watch that. Of all of them, Microsoft looks really the best. Still tricky though. Still gotta be very careful. See that? The SPY is just very hard. And Meta did it already, up at 610. Tesla now looking like a runner. Well, let's see. I want to scale in further if it breaks the high. Man, Tesla is actually very clean compared to a lot of other things. If you guys watch it, there it is. The opening range, firm breakout, consolidation, ready for the second leg up. I mean, it looks really clean. This is price action worth trading compared to everything else. It may work, it may not, you don't know, but it's worth looking at. It's worth trading. The opportunities here are looking good here. In which case, I will add more if it sets up. There's a contract load up. New high, basically 232. Break out of here. I will try and add more on Tesla. And the SPY wants to go up. New high. Man. Did anyone get anything? Anyone catch the Tesla pop? That happened earlier. Amazon, Ratchets, you got that. That's still going. Meta's still going. Whoa. I'm waiting for a chance to move my stop in tighter on Tesla. My stop's down here somewhere, 228. When I can move it in tighter, that's when I'll add in more. So I'm waiting for that opportunity. Oh, look at that drop on the SPY. Everything's dropping again. Oh boy, here we go. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another drop. Okay, there it is. It's a seller on the SPY. So I'm again back short on the SPY. Not with the massive size, just kind of trying to ease into this. I want to add in. Where's the position? Yeah, this one. Okay, I want to add in as it goes. The price is up here somewhere. Yeah. Messy day, except Tesla, I gotta say. Tesla and maybe Amazon. It's been messy. Oof. Okay. There we go. There we go. Wow. Super jumpy.
Hi, Avi.
Hey. So
What's up? Can you tell us, or can you tell me whatever, what you're seeing on Tesla? Because I don't get it.
very simply on Tesla, I'm seeing the top of the range here. That's the top of the 8 a.m. candle. It did a consolidation up there, then it came down. And what's interesting is it did a false breakout. It broke down here, and then it came right back. When you have a false breakout, it means a lot of times you get a good breakout on the other side. And so as it broke out the other side, it's consolidating above the level, which is very bullish. Therefore, I'm involved in this consolidation zone, looking for that continued move up. So this is just breakout, consolidation, and continue. That's basically it. So just the Wyckoff structure stuff. So looking for the second leg up, and there it comes now. Yep, let's buy those contracts. Okay, new high 232. Very good. That is encouraging. And the exit now is about 930. Now I'm in a full risk position here. And I'm gonna try to. I gotta watch this because the stop is very hard to know where to put it. But basically, about 930, I think, is the right place with these options. And the SPY, I may just exit if you don't want to go. Yeah, that's just sell. That's no fun. Okay, so the SPY is not working. I'm long on Tesla. There it goes. Just ABCD pattern. The thing to watch out on Tesla is 233.30, that pre-market high area. We're close to it. I'm going to watch the activity. This breakout is good. It would ideally come retest and go. 233, 20, 30 there. Okay, it's firm breakout. It's going for 235. That's a good one. Let this thing run a little. 235. You probably have a lot of liquidity there. For those of you who are watching the order book. There goes Meta as well. Here's where the scalping stuff comes in. You catch the pop through 230, 235, yeah. But I'm going to get off just before it. Yeah, we're very close. You can see, okay, that's it. You can see it's struggling there. I'm getting out of this position. And that's it for me. The trade's over. I'm going to just leave a few contracts, which is really nothing left. It's just, I'll just take off to even these because that's it. Just 2 contracts left. And it's the stop's better than break even. All right, let that one sit. The SPY went long, huh? With everything else.
So you're saying that Tesla was the Tesla consolidation was bullish. So because I don't see the pattern, I don't see how come you would know it was about to pop up.
All right, so there's 2 patterns I want to see come together. Firstly, on the 30-minute, secondly, on the 1-minute. So the first thing, to put it very simply, you see the range on Tesla, you got the high and the low of the 8 a.m. candle, right? Then it breaks down on the downside. That's okay. So you think maybe it's going to go down, but it doesn't. It clearly comes right back into the range. So this whole breakdown is now become a false breakout. It's called a false breakdown or false breakout. When you have a false breakout, what you can typically expect is a solid breakout on the other side. So once I identify the false breakout, then I'll wait for it to get to the other end of the range. And if it sets up for a breakout, and if it goes, basically breakout retest, that's where I want to get in. So that's what I'm looking for on the 30 minutes. So after the first few minutes, you can see it's down, it comes up, and off you go. So then here, about 5-6 minutes in, you can see this was a false breakout, and it comes. Now, when it gets up here, it broke out nicely, and it's just consolidating. Now, when it's sitting above a level, it's telling you that level is now support, and very clearly support. I mean, look, it's gone away from the bottom, found buyers down there, and it's just sitting there. These buyers are just holding and holding and holding. This is a very typical ABCD pattern on a 1-minute chart. So you saw the bullish setup on the 30-minute. This is the bullish setup on the 1-minute. Both of them in the same direction. That's what I'm looking for. And so I'm entering in this area and then adding in as the move begins. So that's entry, that's the add, and then it smashes into the target. And if it continues, I'll add more. But yeah, that's it. So again, this is the stuff in the course. This is fractal patterns. Also not just the course, but also within, hold on, Microsoft's going. Damn. Yeah, Microsoft's very interesting. But also within those webinars.
Where is your stop loss at this chart?
Stop on Tesla?
Yeah.
Hold on a sec. Let me get involved here in Microsoft. I've got to put on, how many contracts? 50. Yes. So I'm long Microsoft here. Just a moment, guys. I want to make sure I get this position right because this is it's another same setup. Again, a breakout retest. 6.7. Okay. Yeah. So that's Microsoft. Sorry, what was the question?
Stop loss on Tesla.
See, I'm entering in this area and my stop was below the price action here. And then when I added in, my stop became basically right under the most recent buys, which is right here, these wicks, just under here. And then as it's going, I'm just looking to get off quickly. And 235, even a few cents before, I just got off. So I'm just capturing that little quick pop. That was the whole thing. So the stop was here, and then when I had a chance to tighten it with the buyers coming in, pushing up hard, I tightened the stop and added in more. And that's that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. All right. What do we have? Microsoft, make sure that looks good. What the hell happened with the SPY? Anyways, so Microsoft, guys, again, same idea, very bullish activity. If you look at it, what I'm seeing is that you got this range here, it's consolidating. And on a 30-minute, it's doing a breakout. So as it's doing a breakout from a place where it's just been bumping its head up on for a long time, it does a breakout, then I'll go into the 1-minute. You can see that it's looking like a breakout setup as well. Look at this ascending wedge. So as the breakout happened just a moment ago, break high of day sort of thing. Now it's retesting high of day, 382. I got in just as the break of high of day. If it retests, it does a good retest, I might even add more. For now, my stop is down at 381, down in this zone. And let's see how it goes. So same idea, similar idea as Tesla. But while all this is happening, I'm really curious again about what the SPY wants to do. See, the SPY did a breakdown. It looked like a false breakdown because it went back. And now it's right back down. It's found sellers right in the middle of the range. This is a good retest as well. Retests are not precise at levels, right? They could be as deep in as halfway in the range. In this case, 562. You can see that. Let's see, but I needed to really go further before I have enough conviction to go short here. There we go. Got the contract pulled. It's interesting activity. Things are not as easy to read with directions, but I mean, it's definitely not a complex kind of day. We've seen worse. We've seen much worse. Oof, that's fun. That is where it is. Yep, that's fun. How do you get into this? 5. Okay, I'm trying to get short here. So I'm short the SPY just at 560. My exit is above the previous candle. Giving it that room. You can see the sellers were coming in. You can see these wicks here. They're very bearish. But on this one, the sellers truly took over. The buyers never had a wick like pushing it up and going, right? This is good. So I like this activity. There you go. It's already in. Make sure I got the right place. Yep. So now it's a matter of trying to find a place to add in. Ooh, Microsoft better stop me out soon. Yeah, it's almost at the stop. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Microsoft got me. Let that one go. Now we're working with the short on the SPY. Here we go.
Now, would you consider jumping back into Microsoft or no?
I would. Let's see if it works. For now, it's just retesting breakout area, 381 or so. The high of the first candle, the ORB range. Let's see if that's it validates that retest or it does not. For now, it looks weak, so I wouldn't enter here. It has to bounce up again. Generally speaking, I'm seeing more bearish activity than bullish. So Microsoft long doesn't really add up to my mind. However, this add opportunity here on the SPY makes sense. Yeah, I'm trying to add here. There we go. So I've added into the SPY. Now my stop is just above the level. It's tightened up a little, about halfway, about 550, 60. What is this? 560.5. Yeah. So it's in this zone. Again, I'm watching it very carefully. This activity here, this peak on the SPY was interesting. You can see these sellers just, no matter how hard the buyers tried, you can see they kept pushing up, right? But the sellers kept creating that wick, kept pushing them down. And this candle was the key to me. This one's straight down, right through an area of messy chop. Now the buyers are further lower, so the buys are deeper. Let's see, which is a good sign, as in the bears are pushing. Let's see. This is where they were earlier. Still not able to break through on the downside. Very interesting. NVIDIA is also no good. I don't like the look of it. The Amazon, everything's kind of messy, very messy. Right now, I don't see much opportunity anywhere. Again, Microsoft is decent, but not outstanding. The SPY actually looks better than most, which is unusual.
What about shorting Apple?
No, not here. Not here. Let me show you why. Just a moment. I would have shorted it, but not here. On a 30-minute, it needs to have a consolidation just in this zone, at this above this level, and then break out. It doesn't have that. You could say it did that up here, and in the pre-market, it did the breakout. It actually retested the breakout. Oh, so there you go. There was an opportunity there. Retest of a breakout right there. If you shorted, actually, there was a decent short on Apple early. I didn't even look at it. Right up there. That was the short. And it's set up nicely. You can see the breakout came down. That's the retest of the breakout straight down. Wow, that was a good one. Hey, why didn't you tell me this like 10 minutes ago? What the hell? Yeah, the market's a gold mine. You get opportunities every day. Watch me. Now I'm going to revenge trade Apple later just because I didn't trade it. Nah, it's okay. There's plenty of opportunities. You don't have to worry about missing stuff. comes and goes all day long.
Got
So
news coming in 2 minutes.
news. Oh,
Or
good,
judge report.
good. It's going to
Can
be
have a
there.
pretty big impact on the market.
Yeah, cool.
Right.
Thanks for that.
You're right.
How do you want to deal with news? Oh crap! I'll put it on. I'll put the stop in place. This might stop me. If it doesn't, great. Because it's going to move fast when the news comes. Oh, it's already at the stop. I might sell this quickly. Almost there. Almost there. Around this 560.50 zone, that's where my exit is. My stop out for this position. Oh, you can see that. Again, it resisted, so that's good. I like that. I like the look of that. 26 should be the stop with the news coming. Got to give it a bit more room. Even with this risk, I know it's not going to blow up the account, so it's fine. So let's see, either goes or it doesn't. If the news comes in my favor, great, we'll go. And looking for 557-ish on the downside. Okay, so news coming. 30 seconds.
Why did you say that the candles are literally seated on the support at 5? I cannot say it like that. So there was the key one you say before the.
Down
see
up
that?
here, yeah. Yeah, this is the first one that had different behavior. The previous candles were the bears taking over, as in it's still a battleground between the bears and bulls. That's what these wicks are telling you, and who's winning the battle too. It's telling you. But when it's a straight bearish candle, it's just the bears in charge. Simple, just in charge. There it goes. Okay, hold on. Here's that report. Here we go. Run. This one wants to go. Don't want to go. It just wants to go. I don't know what it wants. Let's go. Huh. Yeah, you can't read this stuff. I don't know what to do with it. Gotta let it be. Either it stops me or it goes. It went for a moment, but again, not to the target. This is firmly where the sellers were. You can see just a minute ago. Now let's see if they want to play again. Gonna sell. The stop is in place to exit. There it is. Okay, now it should exit and sell. This is where it gets difficult to sell. Come on. Please sell. Please. Try it again. There we go. Okay, got the stop. Good. So this break-even button works better than the others. All right, it's good. Good to stop out when it doesn't work. Look at that. So bullish. It's amazing. Yeah, there goes Microsoft as well. Huh? Everything, really. Microsoft would have been so neat. Anyways. So is this positive news? Or is it just a pop and then it's going to go back to the other direction?
It's just an excuse to.
Yeah. They're
I
just
feel like
filling
the
more.
market, honestly, it doesn't really matter a lot of times if it's good or bad. It's just kind of an excuse.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. It's just an excuse, and that's why I'm excited to
They
get
could
back.
be running up here and trapping more buyers just for that squeeze, getting them back in on that.
That makes sense. That's why I like the
some
support.
pretty wide swings at the moment, trying to decide what best to do.
Yep, I like it. I like it for that. I'm back short now on the SPY. I mean, this is wild stuff. You can see, you can't even see what the candles are doing. It's pretty intense. Where is the stop? There's this. Okay. So my exit is basically above 562. I'm going to try and add in as it goes in my favor. There it goes. Trying to add. Got the position. And what is this? Why is it negative? This makes no sense. The candle is not printing correctly. What you're seeing on the P&L is actually not accurate. If I hit the exit button now, you see it'll realize something completely different. It's actually in the money. Let's see. I'm looking for the break of low. Hopefully it went up and got whatever it wanted to get, all the liquidity stuff. See, the options contracts are not keeping up with the with the volatility on the SPY. It'll catch up in a moment, and then you'll see everything add up nicely. For now, it's not quite there, and I'm looking to add more as it breaks low. Breaks the low. No, not yet. Still having buyers down there. It's fun. I'm hoping they already went as high up as they wanted to go or needed to go, the market makers. Fill all that area. And here comes the push for yesterday's low. That's kind of what I'm basing this on. There it is. There it is. There it is. Boom. Buy more. Buy more. More puts. There we go. Okay. Now it's a heavy size. There we go. Let's rock the boat. Now we're in the money. 557 coming up. I'm going to get out of this one fairly quickly. Again, the options are not keeping up. This thing's already at like $40 a contract. It's just not keeping up with the fast move on the SPY or SPX. Come on. Come on. Let's do this. There's more. There's more in this. There's just one more dollar. That's pretty cool how it just rips. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. There it is. 557. All right. This is my exit zone. Oh, come on. I can't exit. Why not? Ah, shit. Okay. I'm going to exit like this manually. Sell, sell, sell. I can't sell. Can't exit. Can't take profits. Can't take stops. Can't do anything. Sell. Sell at market. There we go. You can see that. Sell. So that was like $18,000-$20,000 already. And the break even is where? It won't even put a break even on. Oh shit. No script available. Oh, okay. I was okay. The damn thing exited. Anyways, I got out of the whole position. That was fun. Straight down. Cool. That's the move I was trying to catch all morning. It happened with the news. Look at that. Piece of junk. But all right.
Yeah, that was that squeeze to trap more buyers and watch lower.
Yeah.
Those.
That's
I
really
got
great.
short
You got it?
Microsoft.
Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah. Huh. Everything popped up just temporarily with that news, and that was that squeeze, as you mentioned. And boom, this is just playing the squeeze. Not bad. Yeah, trading the SPY is a different dynamic, man. I just cannot read it. Cannot even exit properly. Stopping, even you guys saw me, like stopping out was tough. And also taking profits is tough. It just won't let you out. So I don't know what to do with this thing. Still figuring this out. Look at that. It got me. It was still has, look, the options chart still has not caught up to where I exited. It's just showing my entries, not showing the exits yet. It's not even there. It's so funny. I wonder if it on the 5 minute. Oh, okay, now yeah, on the 5 minute. See, I got in what average maybe 30. Got out at about 45 somewhere there. Shit, this is so strange, you know, when it happens like this. But whatever. Cool. Yeah, guys, be careful with this stuff. I mean, this is not normal trading. If you're really playing the news, it's like trading earnings after market. You know, it's that kind of vibe. It's really got to have a good control on what you're doing and understand that whatever you're doing does not blow up your account. Then do it. Otherwise, don't do it.
Is that a DOS issue or is that a broker issue as far as the prints there?
It's DOS. DOS gets direct access from the floor, the trading house, whatever it is, and it's just not getting the options activity as quickly as it should. It's not built for options, really. I'm just abusing it. Thinkorswim, I think, is built for options. Okay, well, also, truly, options are not built for being traded like this. So, you know, what I'm doing is, it's like human beings going to the moon in 1969, if there even is a moon. We're not built for that shit, man. You gotta create technology to go up there. So, the options are not built for this. This is, I'm just abusing options. What you really should be doing is going with futures. Go short with futures, and you get all the leverage you want. But I'm going like seriously out of the money, trying to capture gamma and all that stuff. It's a bit mad. It's really mad. But again, do it if you're doing this, do it in a way where you know if you stop out, it's not going to blow up your account, and you can still show up tomorrow. That's the main priority for me. When I'm doing SPX stuff, that's the only thing I'm thinking. If I'm lucky, I'll make a profit out of it. This one worked. Yeah, it's not an exact science trading the SPX options like this.
Do you think that that trader probably means faster than Thinkorswim?
I don't know any platform that's faster than DOS. even with this option stuff. I mean, I don't know any platform that gives you this fast, and this is also a struggle. This is as fast as you can get. I mean, this is like the McLaren, the fastest car on the street. So this is all there is. But I really think the issue is that options are not built to be traded this way. This is basically scalping. They're not built for this. You should not be doing this. Well, I should not be doing this. But I'm trying to explore new boundaries and see what I can do with it. But here, on this one, on the SPY, this is exactly what like Nathan was telling us earlier, where when this news comes out, the news is positive, negative, whatever, that kind of is irrelevant. It's always just the market makers, and you can see it before the news comes out. They clear out the books, and they have an agenda in mind for when the news comes out. They're going to move it to this price and then swing it back to that price. This is their excuse to really go and fill all those orders that they have to fill. That's their job, to fill the orders. That's what they're called, market makers. That's what they're licensed to do, and they have to do it. They have to create that liquidity. So they use these opportunities for their business. And if you can understand that game, you can play that game. So that's this strategy, which is quite different from the fractal patterns, naked trading stuff that I typically do. This is just trading the news. So a very, very, very different strategy on this one. Thanks for the call out on the news. I had no idea. I should actually pay attention more. That know when there's news coming out. That would be smart. Now the pattern, everything's broken. Yeah, man.
I
Thanks.
usually try to keep up with it and aware of it. Usually just try to stay out of trading until it gets released and the market has some stability.
Yeah. Maybe I'm just gonna trade news from now on. I'll only trade the moments the news comes out. Like, what is that? 10 a.m. 3 days a week. That's it.
Sometimes you get 9:45 to the end. A lot of it comes out before the.
Your voice is really
announcement.
your voice is
my
really
bad.
garbled up. Can hardly hear you.
Sorry, I had the fan on for my computer. But it's usually, a little bit. 8 a.m. is a big time. 9:45 and 10 a.m. are usually the morning releases.
Makes sense. Those are the ones that make good sense. I mean, there's still plenty of opportunity even outside of that. But if you can trade news, there's been a few other times when I've traded like this, but that was lucky. I was in a position, then the news came out, and I'm like, oh crap, it goes in my favor. So that happens at times when you're not aware of it. But today was more, this was more intentional. Anyways, on Trading Terminal, guys, that's where we have the whole calendar of when it comes out. It's just a matter of clicking on it and looking at it. And we got this. All right, what else is good? Anyone catch anything else? Microsoft pushed up, very messy. I like Tesla for the break of 235 eventually, not now. If it's going to find action today. You see that? It keeps hitting its head up on there on the 30-minute. So if this is a good consolidation below 235, then the breakout can become realistic. You want a good consolidation on the 1-minute chart as well. For now, it's not there. So this is for later. Let's see. AMD has my attention as well. No, it doesn't. It does not have my attention. It's garbage. NVIDIA has a bit of a retest thing going on. You can see where NVIDIA did the breakout. There's a retest. Let's see if that makes sense on a 1-minute as well. The breakout, the retest, yeah, it kind of happened. Let's see if it gives you another opportunity. It's not clean. It's not ideal, but it's okay. Ooh, here's another drop on this spot. What's going on? Oof, Microsoft, no. There's, I don't see anything else at the moment. Maybe NVIDIA is the only one sitting above this area. Anyways, there we go. Summit, you caught AMT or AMD short on the news. Yeah. I mean, hey, if you're playing news stuff, just please watch yourself. Just watch yourself. It's a different kind of trading. Scott, what are you short again? Short SPY. Swap, you don't see my chart? You should be able to. Anyone else? Anyone see the charts? Everyone see the charts here? Let me know. Roy, you got Apple on that squeeze? Nice. Nice. Only you can do it. What, trade news? We can all trade the news. Qs. Ah, Scott, you're in the Qs. Fair enough. Qs. Oh yeah, Jill, you were talking about the SPY options yesterday, right? Let's look at that. That was interesting. So let's say I was going short. Yeah. If you look at this, if I had gone short earlier with the news, it would have been one of these. Well, we can actually look at it. Let's have a look. Let's do this experiment. So I went short in this area about 561. I would take 560 or 559 contracts. 559 contracts up in this area. It would have been. Oh, sorry, it was down here. We'd be buying at about 250. Oh yes, I remember looking at this. I remember thinking, for me to trade this, buying 250 around about $2.50 and to stop about 50 cents away or so, I'd put on maybe 50 or 100 contracts. Compared to SPX, which is much more expensive, I'm buying like 5 or 15 contracts. And it does make a massive difference with the commissions. I remember making that decision a while ago. Because for options, it's 65 cents per contract every time you buy it and 65 cents per contract every time you sell it. So you're taking a 500 contract position. I mean, your commissions just on entry and exit are, about $1,000 or whatever it is. Somewhere there, it's getting up there. So your trade better be worth like 20K, otherwise it's not worth it. But you can do that with SPX. Buy 5 contracts, 10 contracts. You're not thinking about a $500 or $1,000 expense on commissions. So
yeah, the reason I brought it up, Avi, was just for the liquidity. For me, it's like, I mean, again today, seeing you not, I mean, the chart not updating, and you don't get that as much with SPY options.
That's a good point. Have you noticed more liquidity with SPY?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a very good reason. Just eat the commissions and do it this way.
For the size that I trade, I want to be able to hit sell 100%, and it fills right away.
Yeah.
With SPX, like you said, I mean, and like we just saw, it can be scary.
Yeah, that definitely can get scary. Well, that's a good point. That's definitely a valid point for to overcome the problem of liquidity. I mean, shit just getting filled. It's worth paying the commissions for that.
Yeah. Well, like you said, I think you had said 500 contracts at $1.30 is $650.
Yeah. So if it's not a 5-figure trade, it's not worth it. So what I mean is I'm trading these kinds of numbers with everything else, with Meta and Tesla and whatever else. So it's not unusual. It's 65 cents per contract.
Yeah,
each
so
way.
$1.30 per side.
Yes.
Sorry, $1.30 per transaction.
Yes. Each contract has always 2 transactions in and out. Yeah. It is a fair bit.
Yeah, and I was sharing it just for people starting off and people with smaller accounts.
Yeah. No, it's very valid point. Thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah, no worries.
And Avi, SPX is also heart attack. SPY, you can handle it.
Well, I'm still alive. No heart attacks yet.
No, buddy, like you have balls of steel, like so.
I know what you mean. Yeah, it feels that way. I mean, you saw this today. There was one trade where I was trying, it was this one. Like I was trying to get out. I got in. I wanted to exit here, and by the time I managed to get the exit, it was way down here. And this was a $9,000 loss, but it should have been like 5 or 6. It ended up at 9, almost 10,000. So yeah, that's the issue. I mean, the hell with it, man. It's worth paying a few $100 in commissions and avoiding paying like $5,000 in extra losses. It's just, obviously the math makes sense. So maybe all right, next trade in the next half hour will be SPY. All right, how about that? Let's do it that way. Yeah, Dave, go ahead.
No, sorry, like so it was by mistake.
All right, no worries.
If you really want to experience real heart attack, go and trade NDX. Oh, I have done it in the past, man. It's terrible.
Oh shit. NASDAQ options.
Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. It's like, I don't know which contract. I don't know which contract is like. Oh, it's really expensive.
Wow. Okay, yeah, let's I think trading is difficult enough. Let's not make it more complicated. Yeah, I might really just go with SPY these next few trades and see how it feels, if it's any better. Shit. Wow. I think I took, I don't know, 4 attempts at this SPY short before it actually worked, and it had actually only worked with the news. And sure enough, the level that it came to and bounced off was just a measured move, nothing more than a 30-minute candle, the 8 a.m. candle, measured move. That's amazing. There's no other basis of it. There's no logic. There's no nothing. And it's so funny. Every day on YouTube, some people ask, what's the logic of this? It makes no sense. I'm telling you, well, my back testing makes sense. That's my logic. I'm not looking for philosophy on why it has to respect this level. I don't care. As long as the back testing makes sense, it makes sense. So, and you can see it every day. These levels are pretty cool. They work. Look at Tesla, 235, man. That was just perfect level right there. See that? And took the trade in this area, went up. That's as far as it wants to go. Just take it off there. 30-minute, you can see it right there. Just 2 wicks in the same place. 1 minute looks like a very neat double top, and off you go down. Oh, pretty cool. And hell, do you think I can negotiate lower commissions with a broker? Yeah, I probably should, huh? I don't know. I'm gonna sit. No, the thing is, sitting on the phone for 2 hours and negotiating isn't something I like to do. Will you do it for me? Do it for all of us. We'll all do options and get on the phone with IB and do it. Actually, it's not a bad idea. I could possibly talk with Andrew and do it. He's qualified as a, what is it, a high volume trader at this point? There's some other category they put him in. I don't even know what. Maybe he has some clout that we can see if we can do something with contracts. But yeah, there's a lot of days when I'm in and out like 1,000 contracts across the day, which adds up to a lot. So gotta think of those things. Roy, Tesla short now. Yeah, lower highs makes sense. If you got that strategy, lower highs makes sense. The strategy is in play. It's not something I trade, but it's there. So guys, a few more minutes, about 5 minutes or so. Let me know if you want to discuss anything other than bad liquidity on these indexes. We can discuss it.
Microsoft long? What?
Yeah, it's going. I attempted it earlier. Now I don't see it. I mean, I think it's too late. My whole thinking was this zone, breakout, retest. It got me on the retest. It did it again. If you like break high of day, that's what's happening right now. But I don't like to trade that. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. Long down here could have been okay. I mean, the thesis is just fine. It's just hard to catch. So, yeah, I typically don't like break high of day trades in the middle of nowhere because you have to exit quickly. It's a scalp. It's not one of those where you can count on it to go to the next level. If it comes back and bounces again in this 382 or 381.50 zone, this is where I think it's good for the long. What's going on here? Oh yeah, guys, the Vancouver stuff. Whoever's coming, that's awesome. Make sure you do come. And make sure if you're coming to Whistler, please let me know. I'll put you in our Telegram group because this week we're going to sort out all our accommodation stuff. Omid, I think you also wanted to sort out accommodation, right? So we're looking at perhaps getting an Airbnb house or something and make sure everyone's got that sorted out. Half the people in the group have already booked hotels, and the rest of us who haven't booked anything yet, we're probably going to get a house and just do it that way. Make it easy. So let me know if you're coming. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming. Just mention it in the Telegram group. I'm excited about it, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man.
Yeah,
I'm just excited. Decided not to trade for like 10 days. Just off, completely off. Forget about trading. Cool. Yeah, Amanda, yeah, you're coming too, right? Yeah. Whistler Village. I honestly don't know the whole thing. I have no idea. There's a mountain I heard, and it's called Whistler. That's all I really know. And I guess there's a village nearby. And the idea is we want to get a place where you can ski into it. You don't have to go in a bus and then to the gondola and then up and all that. I love those where you can you snowboard down the mountain and you land up in your hot tub. Your boots are still on. That's great. So try to get one of those. Nathan had one in mind. Nathan, if that's still available, it's time to book it, I think. We have Lenny, myself, Omid. We got like 4 others, I think. There's 17 people in the group.
Yeah,
So
I'll look and see if it is.
yeah,
So.
I think this week we'll book it up because we got enough people who are committed to want to do this.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, cool, man. Yeah, that Microsoft break. I mean, look at Microsoft here. If you want to see a perfect pattern, look at this. You got this consolidation, right? It's very well defined. And then the breakout. And the retest, you can see on the candle, the deep end of the retest was above halfway of the range. Halfway would say is about 379 approximately right there. And as long as it stays in the upper half, you call that a good retest. It stays in the upper half and it pops back up, off you go. That's just straight up from Wyckoff. Straight up. Right now you have AMD doing a breakdown as well. Check it out. Check it out. There it goes. Somebody catch it. Second time today. Somebody catch AMD. But yeah, that's Wyckoff structure right there. Again, that stuff's in the course and the various webinars I've done. All these videos are up here, guys, on the announcements tab here in our Discord. All these webinars I've done, there's I think 6 of them now. Adds up to like 10 hours. I go through all this stuff. The older ones I went through more of this breakout retest, the depth of the retest, and the Wyckoff structures and all that stuff. It's all there, as well as in the course. Of course, those of you who have the course, it's in there. So there's a good one. AMD. So it's breaking low of day. Break out the zone. I don't. It's not a structure I like, but a lot of people like that trade. There it goes. The SPY, I like where it is. It's but the structure is no good. I have to wait now to trade again. My trades are over for the morning. I might get something later. All right. There goes AMD. Who's in this? Who's in this? Somebody catch it. Yeah, I can't trade this, but it's there. Yeah. Yeah, there you go, Amanda. Yep, ski and ski out. We're working on that. Again, yeah, send me the details, Amanda, and I'll put you in the Telegram group so you can get up to date with everyone else who's in there. Let's see. All right, guys. I'm going to end this session. Anyone got any last question or anything you want to discuss? Otherwise, we'll be done and onto YouTube in about 30 minutes. All good? Everyone made money? All good? Sounds like you made money. All right.
All good. Thank you, Avi.
Thanks, Avi.
Cool, man.
Thank you, Avi.
You're welcome, guys. You're welcome.
Thanks,
See you all.
Avi.
Thank you.
Come say hi on YouTube, guys. You can have some fun.